Hello everybody and welcome back to Pokemon Sword. Now, in the last episode, we went ahead and took on the gym leader Opal, failed a ton of questions that I had no idea how to answer because they were all trick questions with like a 50-50 shot. That kind of sucked, especially that last one. But there was one thing I had forgotten to do in the last episode that we're going to go ahead and do now, which is Marnie's lead card. I forgot to read that in the last episode. So, as a child, she was very timid and a bit of a crybaby. However, she became more cheerful as she played with the Pokemon she received from her brother, and her talents as a trainer also grew greatly. She joined the gym challenge because she wishes to breathe life back into her dilapidated hometown, but she says she has somewhat been distracted by the boutiques throughout Galar. Though many in Spikemouth see her as a local celebrity, she herself has no interest in pursuing fame. However, she says she does appreciate the support of Team Yell, her personal cheering squad. She's also number 960. Which is kind of, I don't know. But why are some of them in like the 900 region where, like, I don't get that. Because you have, well, you got Beatty, Opal, and Marnie, they're on like the 900s. Which, I don't know, is a bigger number supposed to be like, yes, I'm in the big leagues or something. I don't know. But Opal brought us back to Hammerlock because there's something we're supposed to do here. I don't know. Not exactly sure. Because I checked the town map right before starting, and it says we're supposed to be in Hammerlock, and ooh! I've actually been wanting to change up my design on my character, because, considering the fact we still have, like, everything, I'm curious what else there might be. Nah. No. Okay, stick with the normal shirt. And we got all the other stuff. What's this? Sure, why not? Huh. Oh, no, it's pink, but it just looks really odd. What's fighting type? Can't really see that. Ghost. Being very selective about my sock choice, because that's obviously what matters here. You know, we'll go with the ghost type socks, because why not? Let's see. Nah, I don't really like the pink and blue. Fighting type, not too bad. I do like the orange. Ghost. Oh, I like the red on the fire type. Yeah, let's go with the fire. Shoes. And can't really change it. Wait, can I take off my hat? Oh, press X to remove. Didn't even see that. No, I'm gonna stick with my glasses. Fine with the gloves I have on. And then these, I believe, are just like the whole uniform together, right? Yeah. No, I don't want that look. Why did all my stuff have to get changed like that? Shoot, now I gotta find all this stuff again. There we go. And then we're just sticking with the normal top. Alright, let's go with this look. Looking fancy, even though they're not really selling that much. Even though I'm through, like, I'm gonna say about halfway through the game, which kind of doesn't really make much sense to me. Like, shouldn't I have more that I could get? And also, hey, look, there's Beatty. Still have no idea how to pronounce his name. Come to gawk at me now that I've had my challenge band taken away from me, my gym challenger status revoked? Can you really afford to waste time like this? Of course. Well, I suppose so. You no longer have to worry about catching up with me after all. That's what you're worried about? Dude, I've literally kicked your ass every single time you've thought you could beat me. I'll have you know that I haven't given up. I must become the champion in order to help out that chairman. I will go and ask him to let me rejoin the gym challenge. That boy. Now, that's what I would call pink. So sincere and straightforward, and yet so twisted and misguided. I like that. That's the kind of thing that gives people some depth. Time for my gym mission, child. What? Pink. Pink. Pan pink. Congratulations, child. Is it just me or is Opal really, really creepy? At least when she wants to be. I wouldn't call her just creepy out of nowhere. Miss Opal, what in the world has gotten into you? You were used by Alina, am I right? You worked hard to gather wishing stars for her, only to have her throw you away like rubbish. Once she was done with you. Come with me, child. I might be able to help you out. Of course, it all depends on how much hard work you're willing to put in, too. Are you testing me? Very well, I accept. In fact, I plan on making sure you'll see my full talents and tell me everything you know about the wishing stars. Farewell for now, child. You should head to Chichester. I take it you know how to get there on Route 7. Why couldn't I read that? Kept stuttering. I'm not usually a person that stutters. That was weird. Okay, well, first of all, I guess that kind of explains why... Oh, that's the wrong button. I still am so used to having to press Y for that kind of stuff. But I guess that kind of explains his team combo, because they were mostly fairy types, so I guess that kind of makes sense now. To be fair, I'm kind of guessing probably anyone else would have guessed that almost immediately, but I didn't know there was a fairy type gym, so maybe not everyone got it? I don't know. Or I'm just dumb. That's probably it. Hey, the gym badge collecting going well? I've been doing some research on the ruins in Stowonside. The sword and shield. What kind of Pokemon were they, and where are they now? I'm gonna assume in the... What's it called? The Slumbering Weald? I still have so many questions. I was thinking about taking another look at the tapestries and... Boom! Are you kidding me? What was that? I'm actually kind of questioning that too. Hammerlock Stadium's shook. That's where Chairman Rose's power plant is, isn't it? Huh? A power spot? You mean like where we can Dynamax? That's right, the power spot detector reacts when it's possible to Dynamax. Hey, Sonia, and Plank too. You felt that shaking, right? Seems Chairman Rose is testing something again. This is bad. Pokemon might start Dynamaxing right in the middle of Hammerlock. Is that so? I can make sure the chairman knows. You'll just get lost, Leon. I'm going to. I'm really looking forward to seeing you compete in the finals. So, you should leave the investigation on Quaking to the adults. Head to Chichester and get that gym badge. What? Okay, I might be younger than y'all, but that doesn't mean I can't help. Oh, Blank! Hey, Hop. We kind of have other things that are kind of a little bit important that we should probably help. First that forest, then that mad quiz. I've been lost in every sense of the word. But it looks like I've finally caught up to you again. Come with me to Route 7. I could use a bit of competition to motivate me. But shouldn't we go see what that shaking was about? Or am I just going to be wasting my time doing this? I mean, probably... Because, like, everything's, like, literally telling me, like, hey, go continue with the, you know, the actual, like, game. Can I use lift? Sorry, only authorized personnel are allowed to take lift to the power plant. Well, then I guess I'm not allowed to do that. So yeah, this was kind of just a bit of a waste of time. That kind of sucks. I mean, it was worth a shot attempting it, but still. Okay, I thought that would work. I hadn't actually tested that out. I thought if you ditched the bike and then got back on it, it would be fully charged and let you just go for it, but I was wrong. It's worth a shot testing it, though. Because they got some pretty decent programming skills. But now that we're at Route 7, it's time to see if we're going to challenge up Hop again. Because I'm kind of curious what his team looks like if he had managed to get through the fifth gym. I just took it down and I can't even remember what name it is. Or what number. Alright, Blank. You and I both know I've got to keep trying different strategies if I'm going to get strong. Enough to catch up to Lee. No, not just catch up, if I want to surpass him. So, I think you know what's coming, mate. Let me try out my latest in battle against you. Kind of expected this was coming. Pokemon Trainer Hop. Trevenant. Ooh. Got a ghost type of Studia. Well, it's also a grass type, so that is... Alright, time for me to test out exactly how far I can go with my latest and greatest team. I kind of wonder what Pokemon he would have, depending on the starter you pick, because since Trevenant's a Grass and Ghost type, he would definitely have to interchange that if he had, what's the name? Grookey? Or would he have its final evolution? The way you battle, you know it. Yeah, I'm guessing he was talking about super effective moves, but yeah, kind of missed it. Hey, Golette's leveling up. Sweet. Now everyone's around level 39, 40. Well, Corviknight's way ahead of everyone by being 42, but still. Yeah. Cinderace. Okay, that is definitely the final evolution for Scorbunny and Raboot's evolution. Also, I realize I'm kind of probably droning on this, but I think it's just the fact that I haven't eaten in a while, because I decided to record this right and eat after instead of eating before, so that was probably a bad idea. Snipe shot. I'm gonna snipe him down. One thing I find funny about Cinderace is I believe it's supposed to be like kind of a soccer type of thing going on with it, or a soccer theme, and I mean like American soccer, not what you call it. Would it be England soccer? Is that what they call football? I honestly have absolutely no idea if that is actually the case. I know it's football for England soccer, but still. Okay, what were you sending out? I was not at all paying attention. Let's leave Intelia out, because I wasn't paying attention. Boltund. That was a mistake. Okay, that's also the wrong thing. Clearly I don't know what I'm doing. I probably should go get food. Because right now that's the only thing I can think of. But at the same time, what's the point of doing that? Spark, that's not going to do anything. Because I'm a ground type. I knew this would be useful. Crunch. Ooh. Well, that was very close. How'd you like that attack? Now I feel like we're getting somewhere. I mean, you definitely are, but I was not expecting that thing to have Crunch. Okay, and that's a problem because you're faster than me. So, we have a slight problem. Don't really have a good switch because Golette's my ground type. I'm gonna try Riolu because Force Palm should be able to get some good hits in. And you've only got, what, 2 Pokemon left? Come on! I know you were going to go for that. I wouldn't have bothered switching, but I probably should have predicted it. Either way, at least I got a clean switch in. Spark, that shouldn't do much because it's a pretty weak move. That did way more than I was expecting. Seriously, 2/3 of my HP. Well, there goes Riolu. I love Riolu, but he does not have very good defense, which is probably why they gave him the steel typing. I mean, it does make more sense, but yeah. Let's see if Hattie can get anywhere against this thing, because this thing is kind of walling me right now. And I don't like it very much. God, yeah, Crunch! I just realized I have 2 members weak to Dark-type moves. So that might become a problem later. Well, not really, because once Hattie evolves, I believe it gets the fairy typing, so that'll be a problem taken care of soon enough. And that's not good. Well, dang it. This thing's KO'd 2 Pokemon of mine now, and I got nothing really to switch in for it. Flame Charge is finally going to take this thing out, which is good, and I'll get better speed, so I should be able to knock, just kind of, probably not sweep, but hopefully just start sweeping. And we're level 40 now. Sweet. You got Snorlax? Okay, why'd you gotta take out my fighter? Like, Riolu would be perfect for this, because it's normal type, and also pretty thick. And I don't mean thick with, like, 2 C's, I mean, like, actually thick. Like, look at all the chub he got on there. He looks like fat gum. Sorry if you guys didn't understand that, but that was a My Hero Academia reference, which I have been watching a lot of lately. Finished it up, and then I just started rewatching it recently, so yeah, you might hear some more references about that coming up. So don't be surprised about that. Quick warning. if you want to avoid spoilers. But switching into Viola right now is going to be a bad idea because he's at half health. If I send a Colossal sooner, I could have gotten some chip damage in with Stealth Rocks. But since it's not a move I use very often and not really something I think of, I don't really use it. Luckily, the rock typing is kind of giving me an advantage here because you're... Okay. You flinch me, and then I can't get through, and now I get to have a more fun time with paralysis. Wait, did he flinch me, or was it because of the revive I used? I don't exactly know for sure. Okay, this is gonna get me nowhere. So, let me use a Super Potion on Riolu and then just switch. And hope for the best that a Body Slam doesn't KO, because that's really all I can hope for. Because if it does, we dead. I mean, we're not dead, but it's going to be a lot harder to actually take this thing down. I mean, Corviknight and Inteleon should be able to get in a few decent hits, but at the same time, this doesn't look like it's going to go well. Stockpile. Okay, good. You actually went for a move that's not going to mess up me too bad. And then I realized that that's when that it ups defense. Okay, that did at least some decent damage. Let's just hope Body Slam doesn't completely take me out. Okay, you know, game, you could have been a little bit easier with me on that one. He gets 2 paralysis in a row. Like, come on. You gonna paralyze Corviknight on the next turn with a Body Slam? And how does that even work? It's not even an electric type move. Doesn't make sense. Flinching would be a more common thing. Well, Heavy Slam's not gonna do much because it's Steel type move. Still though. Ugh. Why did he have to avoid my attack? Steel Wing doesn't miss that often. Okay, it does have 90 accuracy, which isn't the best, but still. Oh, this is gonna take a while. Man, you're stockpiling more, so then you can get your defenses up. Ugh, okay. The Snorlax is quite annoying. Quite the problem. It can tanks. Okay. Steel Wing literally hit every single time in the last battles. Like, even before I started using Hone Claws to get my accuracy up, it hit every time. And now it's like a 50-50 shot if I'm actually going to land it. Lucky you're using going for Heavy Slam, because you don't really have an attack that'll actually like do some damage. Watch this thing end up having Rest. Okay, at least that should take it out. Thank you. If it had used Rest, I would have just been like, done. At least everyone's getting some experience except for Hattie because she got knocked out. And you have a Heatmore. That doesn't make much sense. Why do you have 2 fire types? I mean, does anyone else find that kind of dumb? Not really helpful for... I'm the kind of guy who gets fired up to win in these situations. I'm just saying, like, it doesn't really make much sense that you got 2 fire types. And not... like, you know, anything else? Because what happened to your Cramorant that you had in the last battle? Like, you could have used that and Heatmore, which would have given you a... not a huge advantage, but 6 Pokemon would have been better than, you know, 5. At least to take me on with. This is rubbish. My team can't perform if I can't get my own head straight as their trainer. Before we ever started on this journey, I remember watching Lee on the telly. He was like a bright star, so strong I could hardly bear to look right at him. But now, I can tell just how strong he really is, and what he's got that I haven't. But I'm getting stronger too. Maybe not as fast as you, but fine, whatever. Thanks for letting me battle with you again, and here, I'll heal up your team for you too. I think I know what it is I really want. I want to battle Lee. I want to take on my bro. But not just that. I want to beat him. I want to be the one who beats the unbeatable champion, and I'm going to. My mind's made up. You and me are going to have another battle once I get my gym badge in Chichester. You know, I actually kind of like the direction they've taken with Hop. Because, like, before he was, like, super overconfident. You can't just silence Team Yell. She's cute, she's tough, she won't take no one's guff. Our Marnie, she's our Marnie. Okay. Kinda rude, but whatever. And what are you? Wild Berserker. And did it just turn its claws into knives? Because if so, that is pretty cool. But either way, we've got to make our way to Chichester. But one thing I was saying was I actually kind of like what they did with Hop. Being a taxi driver means I've got to be ready anytime, anywhere. Pokemon battles are the same, anytime, anyway. Okay. Well, back to what I was attempting to say is kind of how Hop starts out in the beginning, being overconfident, like ready to take everything on. It's not really something other than with Gary in the first generation, but at the same time, like back with Gary Blue or whatever you want to call him in Generation 1, is he always won, and even when you beat him, like, he never was really, like, fazed by it, which was always kind of annoying. And Hop's kind of the same way. It's like, it doesn't matter how many times he's beaten by you, the player, until, like, he actually does have a big loss against, like, you know, one of the challengers, Beatty. And Gary was kind of the same way, except you had to beat him as the champion. Like, you had to go all the way to the top before you actually, like, shut him down, which, I mean, admittedly kind of sucks, but at the same time, it's kind of just, you know, it's kind of cool that, like, he goes from overconfident to just realizing, like, he's not as powerful as he thought, but at the same time, I feel like they kind of brought that too far. Honestly, because, like, he constantly is shutting himself down, and I feel like they took that a bit too hard. Like, he's still got a powerful team on his side, and he still does really well. Like, he's still earning gym badges and whatnot. If he wasn't as strong as that, if he wasn't at least, you know, decent as a Pokemon trainer, he wouldn't be getting the badges he has right now. He wouldn't be able to continue taking on more gyms and keep moving along with this gym challenge. Like, sure, people like Bede, he got kicked out, like, almost immediately, but, well, not almost immediately, he got, like, 4 badges, but still, he took himself out of the challenge because he was dumb. At least you're not doing that. Anyway, I kind of just went off on a long-ass rant, so, yeah. Trade chips. Checking out glowing dens in the wild area will help you store up lots. If you climbed all the way up here, you're likely to sort the navigation from every nook and cranny. Let's keep the curiosity alive and search out everywhere. Last den as you run around in the wild area, too. Well, I do see that TM over there, but I can't get to it quite yet. And I'm not exactly sure what else is in here, because there is this train over here, if I can actually get down this ladder. Yeah, well, gotta take you on. So let's do this. I should now closely examine the health of your Pokemon. Well, they're all in amazing condition. Except Corviknight might have taken a little bit of damage in that last fight. Roselia. It was a mistake probably putting Riolu in the front because he's got nothing for this. Normally, he probably could have something for this, but I don't. And why was that not very effective? You're grass and poison. And of course, that does a ton of damage to me. Thank you. Game. I mean, it makes sense because, yeah, poison I do believe resists fighting, but at the same time, just why? At least we got the fire type. Pretty much wall you on both sides of the typing. My rock can destroy your poison and my flames can destroy your grass, so either way you're going down. And I avoided the attack. Nice. I like it how I went from from incredible, like, oh gosh, I've got nothing for this Pokemon, to complete smug idiot that thinks he knows what he's talking about. Swords Dance, that'll be helpful. Actually, do you want to get rid of Workup? Well, it's just does regular attack. We'll get rid of Nasty Plot. Nasty Plot doesn't really do much. I mean, one upgrades special attack while the other is doing, like, physical attack, but, you know, how things go. Okay, you were sending in a Hatena. So I don't really have much. Well, Antillion's got Sucker Punch, which will be able to do some damage since you're still just a pure Psychic type. So let's hit you with that and put on a little bit of damage, at least. Anticipation. Intellion is thinking about camping. Well, now is not currently the time. I also don't really have much ingredients for that. See, okay. You seriously had to survive with like 1, maybe 2 HP at the most? Come on! Oh well, at least it went down. Alright, cool. Gullet's level 40 now. Heavy Slam. That is a Steel type move, which I actually will... Let's see. User slams to the target with a heavy body. The user's weight outweighs the target, the greater the move's power. I'll get rid of Mega Punch. Mega Punch isn't really that powerful. Well, I mean, Mega Punch does have some power to it, but once Golett evolves, Heavy Slam will definitely be able to pile on the damage really quick. When Pokemon aren't healthy, it drags our mood down too. I mean, I guess, because, you know, you don't really have any more Pokemon to battle. Then you gotta run back to the Pokemon Center. And we got a Shiny Stone. I mean, that's not gonna be helpful for my team, but I'll take it. Oh, wait, what's that item? Dang it, ran into the Ponyard. Trying to avoid you! No, Ponyard is pretty neat. I feel like, I know they're in two... Oh, you're already, like, level 40. I'm definitely gonna have to do some leveling up before the next gym. Got 3x defenses. Oh, that's not that helpful. This is also a very weird winding route. Because I don't think I've seen like anything like this. At least myself. But is that a Phalanx? A Phalanx? What you call it? Smart Strike. What's this do? User stabs the target with a sharp horn. This attack never misses. Oh, and you also got Girder. You got Pokemon from other generations popping up. There's also a Rufflet. That was the ladder I went up, so we want to go through this one. And we'll just sneak around here. Okay. You've seen where I was coming from. Let's go! Normally I take on every wild encounter I find, but for some reason, well, I mean, it's more just for the time, and I can take on wild encounters when I'm not recording, so yeah. Go down the ladder, please. Down the ladder, please. Why was that so difficult? Okay, there are like a bunch of Pokemon around. And we got a ledge we gotta jump off of, but there was an item, so I'm gonna take that. Luxury balls. Probably would have been helpful if I had... Oh, okay, we got a Rhyhorn. Probably would have been helpful if I had cut Riolu in a luxury bar, but luxury ball, I meant to say. Probably would have been more useful than the regular Pokeball. At least for getting him to evolve. And hello. Okay. But Phalanx. Seen you before, but not too much crazy bait. I think I can run into that in like the wild area, like very early on. Because I've run into one in a max raid battle on my other file, but I did not manage to catch it, which kind of sucks. And did not get it back, which also kind of sucked. But it was at the same time as like, since you can't really control what does and doesn't pop up unless you're constantly throwing in wishing stars, which cost a ton of the watts. It's not exactly easy to do. Okay, dang, we're already at like 30 minutes of recording. So, we're gonna have to hopefully get to the next area soon. The only thing is I don't exactly know where I'm going. which is a bit of a... Hello. If you compare life to a journey, but the end of your life isn't the same as the journey's goal. Well, yeah, because one is just the end of an adventure, while the other is like... There's no more to go on, because you're no longer alive. And a Dreepy. Isn't that... I think... Okay. Correct me if I am wrong, because I probably very much am. But isn't this the pseudo-legendary for the game? And you're a ghost type. Isn't that annoying? I thought it was pure dragon. It's like, I've seen the artwork for it, but... Let's go ahead and set in Goldet. If you're ghost type, then Shadow Ball will be super effective. But I think this might be the baby version of the pseudo-legendary. I could be wrong, though. So, yeah, there is that possibility, and you also have Astonish, which isn't exactly that powerful. Oh, and Bite, which is more powerful. I don't like that. And of course, I switch in, get hit, take damage, use Bite, do a lot of damage, and then I flinch. Don't flinch again. Please, thank you. That would have been, like, super annoying if I had done another flinching. Golett, you've been really good this far, but please don't flinch. Vullaby. You don't really have... What could deal with an electric type? Or not electric, I mean flying. What the heck am I thinking? Rocks. Rocks will deal with flying. I mean, so will ice type and moves like that, but I don't think I have anything with an ice type move. Hopefully Inteleon will be able to learn something like Ice Beam later on. Or even Blizzard if it can come down to that, but don't know for sure. Pluck, that's gonna mean nothing. Well, it damages more than I thought. Hey, my Citrus Berry! I gave that to him because if I needed to heal, get smacked to the ground. Because you can't fly anymore, even though physically that bird should not be able to fly. Just saying. But at least we took it down. Oh hey, Skater's now level 41. Nice. Even if you fail, it's not the end. You stand up and fight back. Well, you have literally no more Pokemon to fight back with. So... And this was the wrong way, but we have an item. Big Nugget. Well, okay, mostly because of the fact we're already at like 32 minutes. I think we've gotten a good bit done, and you're chasing me down because of course you are. I think that's going to be it for this episode, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next one when we try to make it through the rest of the route and get to, what's it called? Churchinder? I still have no idea how to pronounce it, and I can't even remember how it's spelled, probably because of my hunger. So, I'm going to go eat. Mostly because I need food. But anyway, with that being said, I will see you all in the next one. Later!